The Pepsi Boys present the Unsuccessful Podcast with your boy Jam.
And your boy Rev.
Ooh.
Told you I was going to do it.
That was a good one. We were in unison there.
Oh, yeah. For those new listeners, our show is comprised off of the listeners' favorite TV show episodes, and we pull suggestions to label the episode of the day.
And today's episode comes from a special lady in my life, not my sister, but also named Jaleesa. And one of her favorite shows growing up was The Parkers. So that season 1, episode 11, it was titled, It's a Family Affair.
And for those new to the show, we do have some social media set up. We have a Patreon. Shout out. Patreon.com/The Unsuccessful Podcast. Instagram at the.unsuccessful.podcast. Twitter at the.uns.pod. Facebook at facebook.com/unsuccessfulpod. And TikTok at the.unsuccessful.podcast. I swear we are working up to put something up.
Don't worry, it's coming.
So, again, shout-outs, and this is going to stay a shout-out for a while, is JMO for our Patreon support. Let's go.
Number one supporter.
And, of course, we have another shout-out, Julissa, for...
She always listens as soon as the episode drops also, depending if she's awake or not, but
right.
For the most part, she listens, and then she'll send me a message talking about, I just started listening, or I fell asleep, so I fell asleep halfway, and so she listens in the morning. But,
aww, everyone in unison, let's go. Aww. No, but that's cool. And see, everyone that listens as soon as it drops has VIP experience
VIP experience.
Because we are still awake when the episode airs.
Yeah.
We're still awake and we're not doing much. We're just setting up like the background stuff. And if you are texting us or tweeting at us or any sort of social media engagement, we see it. JMO, whenever he started listening to the last episode 10, we were getting play-by-play.
Play-by-plays.
And that's what's cool about our supporters, you know. They listen.
Yeah.
They engage, and we do extend our hand to have others do as well.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I invite all of our listeners, new, old, any in the future, to subscribe, follow us, do all the things for social media.
Make it do what it do.
Do what it do. And share your favorite TV show or anime so that they can be featured as a title to our next episode and a shout out.
Shout out. Yeah, special shout outs. Our favorite thing to do.
So our topic for today with It's a Family Affair, you know,
it's you know, like when you get in an argument or jealous or just you don't want to be around a particular person in your family, right?
right.
That's what it comes down to.
And in the episode, it comes out as Nikki squabbles with her snobby sister on Thanksgiving while Kim and her cousin sneak out. Now, hey, Jam.
Yeah.
Normally, I extend this one for you to start it off.
Right.
However, I think I have a little bit less of stories, but high impact. Small story, high impact, but you have more stories.
Gotcha. I do got more stories.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
take a backseat to this one.
I'm gonna take a backseat to this one, but I will start off with one of mine.
Okay.
So, me and my siblings. My mom always made it a thing to always include us in any sort of like religious thing. If we were going to go to a new church, we're going to go for a Easter thing for Catholic, whatever, because we were Catholics a long time ago.
Right.
And we'd always hate it. That's the one thing we were in unison at one point. But
we're not going to church.
we don't want to go. We don't want to go. Everyone in the house got an ass whooping. And then we were in the fucking podium just like this. I can't sit. But the one person that took to it a lot was my sister, my stepsister. And it always bugged me.
Right.
Because outside looking in, it was very I want to say brainwashing, right?
Okay.
Because she's still young, she's malleable, she doesn't know anything about anything.
Right.
And my mom, if she were to convert here or convert there, she would drag my sister along.
Right.
And just be like, whatever. Like, so I'm over here, I'm just like, man, you don't have a say in anything.
You didn't have a shot. You know what I'm saying?
And as time went on, it's just been that constantly.
Yeah.
And even still, with all the puppy running around behind its master type of thing, my mom still gets on her the hardest. And it's so baffling to me, you know? Like she does everything you tell her.
Right.
And it's still not enough.
Man.
And so I saw that obviously from a young age, but enough to where I could differentiate certain things. And I was like, that ain't gonna be me. That can't be me. Nah, to each their own. Faith is faith. Whatever. Yeah. If you have something, stick to it. I'm not telling you, fuck off and whatever. But I will say, I'm one of those people who are like, you're religious.
Yeah.
And some of your family is too, and like you guys have faith.
Yeah.
Maybe religious is.
Yeah, religious. Yeah, I don't know if that was the right word, but yeah.
But
faith.
You guys have faith. And anyone that does have faith, as long as it's not preachy to me, I'm chilling. You do you. I mean, we went to CD for
years,
and it was all about love thy neighbor and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't care for it personally. I understand. Yeah. Certain people go through certain things, but you get to that point because of living life and experiences. Yeah. And it was like that one thing is just like a pet peeve. I don't know why, but it was just like no freedom. I get you.
And this is really not even a squabble with family per se, but it's like I was going to a church before this church, and I stopped. I was like, you know what? Like, I showed up in basketball shorts. What I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
This is how I went to church.
The classic jam fit.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with the fit. And so I would show up to church and they'd be like, Jam, how come you don't dress up for church? And I was like, because I don't need to. They're like, well, you don't dress up. And I was like, there's no rule telling me that I need to dress up.
Yeah.
So that's like a squabble I had.
I think I heard a preacher say this one time. Christ cares not of what the person is. Come as you are.
Come as you are.
So
come as you are.
I mean, and that's another thing I have about like a gripe on is aside from other people, like you read one book, and everyone has a different opinion of that one phrase, and it's just like, how'd you get that from that? And it's like, oh, flip to this page, then flip to that page, then flip. It's like, bro, you're picking and choosing. So that's another thing, and then the whole, I can go on.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's like I want to be somewhere
where you can be you.
Well, yeah, exactly. Where they love me for who I am,
like your Lord and Savior or whatever.
Exactly. So
he's not over here in the podium judging. Oh, he came in with basketball shorts.
He got the slides.
He can't get saved today.
So
you think you're dressing up 24/7?
Shoot, boy.
Right. So it's like don't make sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Moving aside from that spicy topic though. Yeah. I have one with my brothers, right? So
a squabble. Squabbled out.
So my brother Alan, who's been on the show, you know, Mr. Jack Altaïn, also known as Jack F. Ripper on Twitch.
Yeah.
You heard
I had to think about it. I learned my lesson.
So he, and I also said this in a previous episode, but he was always the favorite. Right. So one of the things we used to get on about was video games. So it'd always be like, oh, you know, I want to play. Oh no, I'm playing right now. I'm the older brother. I get to dictate who plays when. Yeah. And then he goes and tells my mom. So because of what he did, guess what? Now no one is playing.
Now no one's playing.
So I was like, bro,
dang,
you could have waited for me to get bored.
Yeah. And then you take your time.
And then you do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
It's not my fault you were born after me.
Yeah, that's on you, dog. You didn't swim fast enough, my G.
You had to wait your turn. 3 years, in fact. So if I want a game for 3 years and then hand you the controller, guess what? That's what's gonna happen. But on a serious note, it's like tattletaling and then doing all this, and it's like, bro, you already know the consequences.
Yeah,
you tattletale, guess what? No one's finna have fun. And we all finna suffer.
You know what's even funnier about that? I'm the same way now. So it's like, let's say I'm watching all the nieces and nephews all together. If one does something, no. If one tattletales on another, I don't punish the actual act. I punish the tattletale. Not the actual person tattletale, but like, oh, you want a tattletale on your cousin? All right, bet all of you are in trouble because Maisie want to be a tattletale, or Riot want to be a tattletale, or Zevariah want to be a tattletale. All of y'all going down.
Well, for me, it's a little different because I only have the one.
Well, I mean, even when she's hanging out.
But it's only her.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about when she coming with Maisie and all them.
Oh.
And someone wants to tattletale, she throw her in the mix because I'm trying to teach them not to tattletale on each other. See, because I had to. Oh, here's a squabble. Kate doesn't like me saying, "Don't snitch," right?
Right.
And I like, on one hand, I kind of see where she's coming from, because she's like, well, what if someone's doing this or that? And I was like, oh, you're right, I didn't think about that. But I always tell the kids, don't tattletale on each other. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if someone's doing something to you, you know, let your boy know. I'll handle that shit real quick. Right. But like, if you guys are playing with each other and someone gets hurt, like, don't come out here telling me, oh, we were jumping on the bed and Riot fell off. Okay, how did Riot fall off? You know what I mean? Like, don't just say someone fell off. He got pushed. All right, I know he got pushed. But
he didn't just magically lose footing.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, well, he is Jubilee's kid, so maybe that might have been the wrong one. Zevy's jumping on the bed and he falls off. You know, Zevy's nimble. You know, Zevy got pushed off. But it's like, Don't come to me talking about, oh, my cousin pushed me, my cousin fought me. Like, no.
That's not what we're going to do.
The consequences is everybody's going to sit down right here, and we're not watching no TV, and we're not playing no games. We're just going to sit in silence all together. Or I'll put something that I want to watch on and be like, oh, okay, you guys want, well, we're going to watch.
We're going to watch whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
My brother and I get into some squabbles when it comes to, well, I mean, we always get into squabbles about video games.
Yeah.
Me and Alan, video games, it's always a debate or a squabble. But the biggest pet peeve that I had with him is when he would question me about certain things that I've already done in the game.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I was the first one to start gaming seriously on a PC on an MMO, right? And I'm over here doing all the things. Like, I learned from older people in a game. I'm 13 years old. Right. I'm learning, like, from people that are whatever age above me. I know there's no less than 13 playing damn fucking Command and Conquer. Oh. No. RuneScape, everyone.
Yeah, that's right.
Command and Conquer, or not Command and Conquer, but Conquer Online. It was an Asian MMO. Oh, shit. And it only came, back in the day, it only came in a disc that you download. And it came in a magazine disc, a game magazine disc.
I remember those.